A lot of people like traveling a little bit. Some people like traveling a lot. But I don't know if anybody really like the idea of traveling, constantly, endlessly.
Can you imagine a life of constant movement? Never staying in one place long enough for it to become home? Going always from one strange place to another? Always new people, unfamiliar things, languages you don't speak, food you have to get used to. I think most of us have a hard time imagining a life like that, a life of sort of constant movement and endless travel, especially knowing that you'll never retire. You'll keep doing this for the rest of your life, however long that lasts. But that's what the lives of the apostles were like. At the ascension, Jesus told them that they would be his witnesses from Jerusalem unto the very ends of the earth. And from Pentecost on, their lives became constant movement. New lands and languages and people and nations and customs. The only constant in all of it was their message and ministry, to be witnesses, to testify, to tell others about Jesus Christ's life and death and resurrection and ascension. But this was no luxury tour, that's for sure. In 1 Corinthians, the Apostle Paul describes his life, what his life and the life of the apostles were like. He says, it seems to me that God has put us apostles on display at the sort of end of the procession, like those condemned to die in the arena. He says, we've been made a spectacle to the whole universe, to angels as well as human beings. We're fools for Christ. We're weak. We're dishonored. To this very hour, we go hungry and thirsty. We're in rags. We're brutally treated. We're homeless. We work hard with our own hands. When we're cursed, we bless others. When we're persecuted, we endure it. When we're slandered, we answer kindly. And then he says, we've become the scum of the earth, the garbage of the world. Can you imagine the lives of the apostles to be sent to the ends of the earth as Jesus' emissaries, testifying, to his death and his resurrection with their own lives? The constant travel, the endless pouring of themselves out. Fools for Christ. Paul says, scum of the world, the garbage of the earth. Can you imagine what it meant for them to live those lives? And there was no retirement plan. They just did it until they couldn't do it anymore. Most of them died as martyrs.